And welcome to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where today we just crafted a refinery controller. Then we need a couple of refinery outputs, which is missing reinforced bricks, which shouldn't be too bad. So between episodes I just did a little bit of crafting, making these things. We needed just to make some more kiln bricks, which we made last episode, and electrum coil blocks, which wasn't too bad, and heat sinks, which also weren't too bad. So once we get ourselves some of these, I don't know how many I need, we'll make that many, I think. We need 2 of them. Is that the quest? We need 4 of them. Oh, I didn't make enough tanks. Okay. Well, we're gonna be 1 short. 2 short rather. Do we have the stuff for 2 more? We need more hardened glass. Alright. And I guess we bulk craft, because why not? Now actually I suspect my induction smelter is a little bit filled with this stuff. But that won't be too bad. Yeah, we got a bunch of rubber happening. Just going to try and insert that back in there. But yes, things are going well. We are stuck on heavy oil. Outputs of this are still a little bit funny, but it is working. Almost got a full tank of refined fluid, and we'll just keep making more as we need it. I guess I can probably, just because I'm being lazy, hold off on fully automating that oil production until we start needing a lot of it. Not to say that I won't automate it sooner if we have the stuff or we get some better auto crafting set up. Cool, we can switch views there and get some more tar. But yeah, if I don't need to do it right now, I am happy to hold off. So we have 2, we need 2 more, we need another fluid tank. Ah, we got it there. 1 output and another output. Cool. So that has completed our refinery controller quest. And then we're on to making plastic sheets, which we, I think, needed for part of this. I mean, that was pretty simple. I mean, that needs more of these hardened components, which is a lot easier if you have plastic. We can trade for these circuit boards, so I probably need to keep trying to level up this dude. Do I have any emeralds? I don't. We have a brand new beekeeper villager, because as I was clearing out zombies, turns out sweeping edge that goes through the wall, and we lost a villager. That's okay, he's been replaced. Yes, getting those circuit boards would be good. As for how we make plastic, I guess we need to find... And we get molten plastic in the thermo-pneumatic processing plant with LPG or biodiesel. Biodiesel if we want charcoal, LPG if we want to use coal. We do get coal from wither skeletons. And LPG I think comes from this refinery controller. Oh yes, the thermo-pneumatic processing plant is this guy. Sweet. Okay, and we just made the refinery. And it seems that we could either turn that crude oil, which needs temperature. Let's place this guy down. So if we were to plonk him, I mean, we'll just put him, he's not going to live here. Temperature. Do we just hook him up to this pressure tube? Now, if we break this, this is going to make a noise, isn't it? Yes, and that's not how that goes. Alright. So we have to heat that somehow. And then the outputs, I'm assuming, have some sort of tank. Do we just connect them straight to this guy? Hey, that's looking good. Now, can we... It does pick them up if we do this. I mean, this isn't where he's going to live. Alright, so this would work. So how do we get more temperature? The more heat you apply to a refinery, the faster it runs. Does that imply that we don't need any heat and it would work like this? No, it needs to be greater or equal to 100. Right, so I need to figure out how do we apply heat. Okay, so I think there's a couple of ways you can make heat, and one of them is with a vortex tube. Some of your other options, looking in the Pneumaticraft manual, things like heat sources. You can use ice, which is obviously a source of negative heat. Torches, fires that'll go out, magma that cools, lava which cools, but also somewhere it said vortex tube. Vortex tube, dynamic heat source which converts pressure directly into heat and cold. And then put a heatsink on the unused side of the vortex tube. So, we have this vortex tube. Let's grab this stuff. This is all going to live outside. Maybe not like outside, but I figure this kind of looks like not a bad spot. For some Pneumaticraft, it's kind of a similar aesthetic, similar colors. Like, yeah, it kind of seems like it fits. And yeah, unfortunately, my energy cells on this guy have depleted. I think they're okay on this guy, but I haven't really been using it too much. Although I think I do have honing. Oh, we're out of integrity. Cleanse. Hey, there we go. That's how we get rid of those. We've got like destabilize stuff. Hey, I should do that. I should do that. Not that that's what we're doing now, but hey, not destabilized anymore. But yeah, I figure this is probably not a bad spot. We'll get rid of onions. I really haven't needed onions for a very long time. Cabbage, I think we trade with one of the villagers. So I'll work on expanding this structure in a bit. But we have, let's grab our liquid compressor. Hey, kept us fuel. So for now, you're going to live here. Compressed, you put the lever on you. Building up pressure. Neat. So we need some pressure tubes. Are you going to do that? Oh, that let all the pressure out. Cool, cool, cool. So let's just get a line of these, because there's a couple of things that want pressure. The thermo-pneumatic processing plant definitely wants some air pressure. And we're going to want a couple of them. Our refinery doesn't directly need air pressure, but the vortex tube does. Now, how does this work? Now, I think actually, let's put you not there. Oh, you've done, okay, I can place you that way. Sweet, and then cold would come out this side and we can chuck a heatsink on there. And I think that turns blue when he's cold. Do you know what I'm really wishing? I got rid of the farms before before starting this. That's okay, we're just working out in the field. And then we have this refinery and he's going to need some heat. And we've got these heat pipes. So I'm going to assume we can chuck you. Let's put you here. Let's put some heat pipes like that. And then we put this refinery output. I did kind of like the way that looked. You don't pick up everything. Okay, maybe you need to be like that. There we go, that's looking better. And I think we could have gotten away with just having two, but we'd get less outputs. So you'll get heat from this guy. So let's flick him on. The temperature is slowly rising. I believe it has to get to 100 before he'd actually process crude oil. And then I actually need to go and get some crude oil because I'm out. Now let's leave this guy. Do I leave him chunk loaded? Yeah, let's leave him chunk loaded. Actually kind of in a chunk. It's nice. And I'll go grab some more crude oil. It's like just lying around in deserts and stuff. And 3 fluid tanks of crude oil later. He's almost at temperature. This guy's building up pressure. Sweet. And then we can... let's fill him up. You can take one more bucket. And then we've got a bit of crude oil left over. And you're not going to start processing yet because you're not quite at temperature. We could make more of these liquid compressors, but that's fine. Can we stand on these? It's not like it burns us yet. It's got a temperature of 3 degrees. He's going to get there. He's going to get there. Maybe I can, while waiting for that. Actually, we should make more of those thermo-pneumatic processing plants. We made the refinery. Need more of these. And they weren't too bad. Yeah, so we can turn LPG into plastic. Diesel into kerosene. Okay. Vegetable oil and potatoes into chips. Neat. Biodiesel. Which you're not making. Lithium into lithium dust, which we did need for something. Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. Diesel and redstone into lubricant. Alright. I mean, let's just focus on making plastic for a start. You working yet? 92 degrees. This guy's just a little bit slow. Isn't that a good idea? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. This should be processing almost. Temperature's coming up. All right. I don't know if this is actually enough to keep the pressure high enough to make enough temperature, but oh, he's almost going. And we're getting some stuff. He's really struggling. Maybe we do need more of those. His pressure's rising. Can go all the way up to 20 bars. Maybe we shouldn't have made the heat pipes go this far. Still doesn't burn us. Oh, he's away now. There we go, we've caught up. And we're getting this stuff. And then if we wanted plastic, we just need LPG. Which is in that top one. We almost have it. We have a fraction of a bucket. Okay, we need to let some of that process. I'm going to tidy up a little bit of what we've got going on here. Okay, so a little bit of an expansion to the like Tetra style workshop area. It's a little bit of a box, but that's okay. It is a place to put our stuff that's not in the middle of our house. So I'll probably rearrange some of the stuff, but I've actually encountered a couple of problems. One being this guy does not make enough pressure fast enough to keep this thing hot enough. Now we can time in a bottle of them, which I've actually gone too far and he's going to start hitting his own pressure limit. But this guy can take a whole lot more pressure. Yeah, he's going to start doing that. Which is a slightly annoying noise, but we'll leave it. We'll leave it. I've actually just gotten over a bucket. I'm going to need more fuel on there. We can just leave that there for now. So yeah, he doesn't make enough pressure. We can get speed upgrades, but I can't craft them yet. We need lubricant, which, are we getting that at the moment? No, but we craft it from some of the stuff. And also for a speed upgrade, we would also require glycerol, which can mix plant oil and ethanol to get biodiesel, and it's kind of like a byproduct, which might be handy because the speed upgrade would probably let him create pressure fast enough that this guy, he could keep the refinery running, because refinery just cools down too fast and then doesn't really do anything. So we could potentially redstone control him and let this thing build up some heat, but I think for now we're just going to be timing and bottling him. Because a liquid compressor, we could get the advanced liquid compressor, which I did get some of these from villages, so we might not even have to make that. No. No. Don't even bother looking at that. But we got ourselves some LPG. If we were to grab a bucket, I think we can put it in this guy with some coal and we'll get plastic. And then we just need this heat frame, which isn't bad, and we should be able to start getting plastic. It's going to get us one in-world solidifying. Does that mean maybe we can just pour it on the ground? We've got a lava bucket. I'm actually reasonably low on iron. I think we've probably got some iron honeycomb over there somewhere. You get some more of that. So if we grab out, is it a liquid or a gas? Wait, is it a liquid or a gas? It's liquid petroleum gas, so it must be a liquid. It's petroleum gas in liquid form. Right. LPG goes in. Coal goes in. Oh, you need a high temperature. Okay. Oh, that's working. That is horrendously messy. And I think we're going to struggle to get him hot enough as well. We could probably heat you up. There we go. Oh, he's away. Oh, that's getting hot. Well, time in a bottle. We don't get burnt. Oh. Oh no, we get frozen if we go on the negative 100 degrees cold bit. Alright, that makes sense. And hey, oh, we're getting heaps of plastic actually. That's nice. There's the plastic. Bucket of molten plastic. Let's try this outside. Actually, if this is really cold, does that mean it would be... It was. It was really good for that. Huh. Nice. I mean, I'm not saying we should make this a permanent thing, but that's kind of cool. Obviously, we want to try and automate this more than bucketing out of this machine. But I gotta say, that worked really well. And then we've got... Nah, we don't quite have enough LPG in here. Because we're not... This guy's not enough. We might need another liquid compressor. But cool, that got us plastic. Which means our next thing is a basic capacitor. Power, so we're into power. We could make energy cells now. We need energized steel. And energizing orb machine frames we've made, ceramic tiles. Oh, we make marl. Cool. That's actually a cool block. So we've done that. It's just strange sand, which is the sand that's everywhere in the atom. Cool, so we can get into power soon. Then energizing orbs, quartz and enriched iron. Compressed iron and quartz. Yikes. Luckily we got that villager. So this is kind of cool. We're turning oil slowly into... Oh, this guy cannot keep up. He really cannot keep up. We need more liquid compressors, I think. Maybe like another 2 of them. I need to rearrange the inside of this room. This does not need to be like directly in the center. But it's working. And we've got plastic. And then we can use that for making these advanced PCBs. And it makes 4 of them. Oh, we need printed circuit boards. Ah, right. Right. So we need to make ourselves this pressure thing. That's cool, and that's going to want more pressure as well. Sweet. I think some more of these are in order, but nice. Sweet. Once I get some more of those compressors set up in between episodes, we'll come back next time, and time to dig into a bit more Pneumaticraft, and then we're going to be almost ready for some power reactors, which is going to be nice. Anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.